Hello, welcome back to my live stream. Thank you so much for being here. That was super sweet of you. Nobody's here yet, but that is for the replay. So if you're watching the replay, hello, I'm so happy you're watching. A lot of you watch the replay, which is so freaking cool. I'm so happy that even if you can't join me live, you still like to come say hi later. Leave me a comment. Let me know what cool thing you were doing while I was going live. Someone's here. I'm not alone anymore. Hello. Welcome to my live stream. Hello, Gail. Welcome to my live stream. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you for being the first person here. It's so bright right now. The sun is like reflecting on the apartment building across from me, and I feel like it's putting a spotlight. So I'm sorry if I look overexposed or anything, and sorry for being late to my live stream. Everyone on the replay is like, whatever, who cares? But yeah, I'm always a couple minutes late because I always underestimate how long it takes me to get ready. Of course, today I sat down and I was like, you know what? I'm taking it easy today. It's Saturday. I'm just going to do a quick little like one color on the lid. Hi, Sandy. I'm so happy you're here. Hello. But yeah, I was just saying how my makeup looked today. I intended to do just like a quick something easy, something fun and simple on the lid. And I ended up with this, which I really like. But yeah, it took much longer than I thought I was going to take to do my makeup today. Thank you so much. I am feeling dewy today because I didn't have time to put on foundation today, so I just put on my Auric Glow Lust, giving me that glow. And even though it doesn't really give coverage, it gives like a little bit of evening out, kind of like a skin tint moment here. Oh my gosh, I'm like blinded by this light. Hopefully that'll move in like a minute. My gosh, I'm like, I can't see it all. There we go. I'll sit over here. Slightly tilt it. There you go. You can see less of the mess on that side of the room and more of my makeup desk. I swear I'm getting like a set of drawers to organize this makeup desk right now, because the reason I haven't cleaned this up is because I have nowhere to put the stuff on top of it. I have a lot of makeup right now and nowhere to put anything, so I'm gonna get a set of drawers soon, but in like the next couple weeks. Thank you guys so much. I was feeling the blue vibe today too. You know, I knew I wanted to put this color on my lids. Hi, Amber. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy you're here. Hello, everyone's joining me. So sweet. But I wanted to play with this color on the lids today. I got this Super Shock Shadow from ColourPop in PR like a month ago, and I haven't had a chance to wear it yet. It's the shade Mint for You. We all know I'm still in my mint era, even though I'm popping around to my purple era and my multichrome bold era. I always come back to mint, and the shade looks so pretty. I did put a shade from the Blend Bunny Blends palette underneath it, and that's my crease shade too. I'm like, oh, look at me with the neutral in the crease, and then a pop of color on the lid. But yeah, this is ColourPop Super Shock Shadow Mint for You. Itch my nose. My little fake nose ring makes my nose so itchy. For those of you who didn't know, hi DSB, I'm so happy you're here too. For those of you who didn't know, I don't know how anyone doesn't know at this point though. I don't have my nose pierced. I have this little, knocking stuff over. I have this little fake nose ring that I bought in a set of 2 off of Amazon. I lost the other one. I don't know where it is. I think it's at my parents' house. I brought it there and it did not come home. So if my mom sees this, can you keep an eye out for a little ring like this? Because I think I left it there. Yeah, I think it looks really cool though. I would like to maybe get my septum pierced eventually, but it seems like it's gonna hurt. I've had my nose pierced before. I had it pierced over here, but it closed up because I got it pierced right before I was in a play, and then I had to take it out. So yeah, it didn't get to heal properly. But this light's gotta move. But thank you guys so much for being here. Oh my gosh, I'm so rambly already. I did make myself a little cocktail, and it is a gin and ginger ale. That's what we had right now. So that's what I made myself. Hi, Han, makes up. I'm so happy you're here. Oh my gosh, hello. All of the live stream pals are here. Feel like I love when we get new people coming to the live stream, but there's a lot of regulars in the live stream crowd, and I love when you guys come here. Thank you, Han. I'm just telling everyone it's my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Mint for You, in conjunction with my Blend Bunny Blends palette, because I'm very predictable, and that's like my go-to palette right now. I would say, I know nobody asked this, but if there was like one eyeshadow palette, if I had to like get rid of every other eyeshadow palette in my collection and keep one, it would be the Blend Bunny Blends palette, because then I could just supplement it with like single shimmers, you know? So palette is just so freaking good. Oh my gosh, I can't stop screaming about it. First sip of my drink. Honestly, not bad. I am not a good person at making cocktails. My boyfriend is much better at it. He'll use like the shaker and everything, but I didn't feel like pulling out the shaker or even the little shot glass measurer. So I just did like a little, just a little splash of something, and then a little splash of my flat ginger ale from the refrigerator. And it's in a cute little cup though. The cup says, I don't know if you can see it. The cup says Pennsylvania. My boyfriend got it for Christmas last year. He's from Pennsylvania. I am from Massachusetts, but we both live in New York under one roof. How funny. That's how our sitcom would start out. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy everybody is here. What are you guys up to? You guys having a good Saturday? It's the weekend. It doesn't my Saturdays don't feel like a Saturday all the time because my boyfriend's days off from work are Thursdays and Fridays, so that's when we have like our weekend, and then Saturdays are like back to work. But I still had a pretty relaxing day today. I didn't really do that much work today because I had to wash my hair today, which is like a lot of work in it itself. If you have curly hair, you know, it's a whole thing to go through, you know, because you got to wash your hair and then you got to condition your hair and then you got to do all your treatments and stuff. And then I plot my hair after I get out of the shower. I wrap it up in a t-shirt so that it can partially dry a little bit for like 15 minutes. And then I take that off and then I soak up the rest of the moisture out of it and then I diffuse it. And I'm getting better at diffusing, but it still takes me a while. I'm getting better at diffusing now. I realize that you have to put some focus on your roots too. You can't just go in and like immediately start doing the curls because I was always ending up with like really damp roots and then dry curls. So I've learned to start with roots, then go to curls. Oh my gosh, hello, Julie. Oh, it's your mom's birthday. You're celebrating later. Happy birthday to your mom. That is so exciting. Thank you so much. I'm so happy you could join us. Oh, Saturday birthday party. What a great day to have a birthday party. My mom's birthday is in May. I know nobody asked, but it's in May. She's a Taurus. I was raised by a Taurus and a Cancer. I think it explains a lot about the way that I am. Ooh, I would love to do an updated curly routine. Or are you asking if my curly routine is updated? It is updated. It's very updated. My curl routine in the last month, this leaps and bounds. It's all over the place. It's changed a lot. I used to just use one product. I used to just use the Curlsmith Air Dry Cream, which I still use. It's amazing. Even if you don't air dry your hair, it's still really good. It's very lightweight. Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm like reading the comments at the same time as I'm talking. But yeah, the Curlsmith Air Dry Cream is a really good leave-in conditioner. But then I added a new product. I actually placed an order for some hair products from Ulta like a month ago, but they got lost in the mail. And so I had to get a replacement order. So they just finally got here a couple days ago and I was able to use them today. But I got a new product from Curlsmith, which is a foam, and it's supposed to be for volume and strength, but it's another one of their more lightweight products. So I used that too. And then I got a new hair oil from Derma E, which I used today, but I didn't realize that you were supposed to put it in when your hair was still wet. And I put it in when it was dry. So I don't know if that's what I was supposed to do, but I'm going to figure it out. My goodness, some more people are joining. Hello. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, taking care of curly hair is like a lot of work though. Especially with the diffuser. Oh my gosh, I'm like exhausted. I'm like bent over upside down, holding it like this, waiting for it to dry. But yeah, what does a hair oil do? It confuses me too. Honestly, it confuses me too. I think different ones do different things. The one I got from Derma E is called their Styling Hair Repair Oil. So I guess that's what it's for. But I was so surprised. I didn't read the directions before I got into the shower because I was like, oh, it's a hair oil. I'm not going to use it until much later. And then, like, after I had diffused, I went and pulled it out because that's normally when I do my hair oil. And I read the directions to, like, see if it said how much to use or something. And it was like, use when your hair is completely wet. And I was like, what? I don't know. I feel like using a hair oil when your hair is wet, I would have trouble keeping track of where it was. I guess you could just comb it all through. I don't know. I already put so much in my hair when it's wet. I don't really know. Oh my gosh, Sandy, your mom was a May baby too? It's so funny. My boyfriend's mom is also a May baby. I feel like people born in May, Tauruses, just like make really good moms. So maybe that's why. Hi, Crystal. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you so much for joining us. We're so happy to have you here. I was just kind of chatting about my hair stuff because I washed my hair today, which took like most of my day today. I'm still kind of fluffing it out. I feel like it's looking a little a little uniform, and I like my curls to be more fluffed out, which I know that's like another big no-no for curls is you're like not supposed to touch them constantly, but as a nervous lady, that's all I want to do. Oh my gosh, like these front pieces of my hair are like my most damaged part of my hair because I know I'm not supposed to do it, but I'm going to show you what I do all day when I'm sitting here and I'm nervous or I'm thinking about something and I'm trying to focus on something. I just curl my hair. It's fun. And then I like to see how the little curls move around, but you're not supposed to touch your hair so much. Yeah, Sandy says that hair oil keeps static and frizz away. Yes, definitely. That's what I want in a hair oil, you know? I don't know if maybe I bought the wrong type of hair oil for that. Hi, Erin. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you so much for being here. Yay. But yeah, that's what I would like my hair oil to combat frizz too. But the one that I bought says it's for styling. Honestly, the reason I bought that Derma E hair oil is because right now I've been using a hair oil, which is just like a sample that my mom gave me of her hair oil, which I like, but her hair oil costs like $60 full price, which is like more than I want to spend. Granted, it's going to last forever. I don't know. Maybe I should just go back and get that one. But I wanted to try this hair oil from Derma E because it was only $12. And a lot of people said it's a dupe for the Olaplex one, which I've heard great things about. But oh my gosh, hi, wake up, girl. Thank you so much. I'm so happy you're here. Bert is asleep in the closet right now. I'm sure he'll come out. He was mad at me before because the poor dear has no idea what time it is. He has no concept of time. He was asking me for dinner at like 3 o'clock, which is way too early for his dinner time. He had just eaten a couple hours before. But yeah, he doesn't know what time it is right now. So he's taking an angry nap in the closet. I did give him some treats to tide him over. So hopefully he'll come out soon. But yeah, oh my gosh. Yes, it's so hard not to touch your hair constantly. It's just so hard. I remember I went and got my hair cut a couple years ago, and that was the first thing she said was like, "Oh, yeah, I can tell like your front pieces are drier because you probably touch them all the time, right?" And I was like, "How can you tell that just by looking at my hair? That's crazy." But yeah, you're absolutely right. I do touch my hair all the time. Yes. Han says they also take naps sitting in my closet. Fair. Oh my gosh, I couldn't fit in my closet. My closet is back there. It's those two mirrors. I hate that you can see my laundry in the background. Maybe I can move this now that the lighting has changed. There you go. Now you can't see my pile of laundry that I have to do. You guys, there's just not enough time in the day. There's just so much to do all the time that you can't get everything done. And today my priority was get my hair washed, and I did that. I wash my hair once a week, which to some of you maybe is like, whoa, how do you do that? But with my hair being as like dry as it is, I try not to overwhelm it by washing it too much. You know, sometimes I do it more than once a week, especially in the summer. Start to get sweaty and stuff, I wash it more. But in the wintertime, I try to just do once a week. Ooh, Gail has a diffusing tip. Tell me everything. I have a diffusing tip. I place my towel t-shirt on a chair, hang upside down so my ringlets are resting on the towel, hover diffuse my roots for 7 minutes, and then pixie diffuse for another 67 minutes. Sorry, I am taking a screenshot of that so I do not forget. Thank you so much. That sounds wild. That sounds so you place your towel slash t-shirt on a chair, hang upside down, hover diffuse my roots for 7 minutes. What is pixie diffuse? What does that mean? I'm so new to diffusing. I've only diffused my hair a couple of times before. I have the Conair Infinity Pro. It's a $20 hair dryer that I got that it came with a diffuser attachment to. Just because, I was just starting out diffusing my hair. I didn't want to invest in an expensive hair dryer like the Dyson. It's not that I could afford the Dyson anyways, but I wanted to start out with something basic. And my mom's been using that hair dryer for a really long time and she likes it too. But yeah, oh my gosh. That is so cool, Han. You can actually fit in your closet at home with your cat. That's so cool. I can hear Bert. Or no, maybe maybe there's a ghost in here. I don't know. There probably is. That's fine. Let's just not draw attention to it. Started using a sleeping cap. Ooh, I've heard that. I should be doing that because I wake up with my hair like this every morning. It's actually, I wish I could actually demonstrate to you what happens. I sleep on my side, so every morning this part of my hair is like up here. And then a lot of my curls get messed up too. That's the thing. The day I wash my hair is like the best my curls look. And then I'll wake up tomorrow. A bunch of them will be messed up. I do have some silk scarves that I got in like a PR package from Odin's Eye. Maybe I should try wrapping my hair like that. I follow this girl on Instagram. What's her name? It's like Cassie May Curls, I think. And she showed herself wrapping up her hair in a silk scarf. And I was like, oh, okay, that's a good idea. Maybe. Only wash mine every 2 to 3 weeks in the winter. Wow, Sandy, that's really impressive that you can manage every 2 to 3 weeks. That's amazing. I would love to try to go that long. I feel like you said your hair was straight, right? I feel like you can get away with that better when your hair is straight versus when my hair is curly. It gets so dry at the ends that, like, if you guys watched my Instagram stories today, you'd see that, like, my hair before I started, like, before starting doing my hair routine was, like, not in a good place at all. Not in a good place at all. But yeah. Sorry, I was trying to read messages at the same time. Hover diffusing. Okay, Gail's answered my question about diffusing. Hover diffusing is when you hold the hair dryer at a bit of a distance, 6 inches or so. Ooh, 6 inches or so. Interesting. I didn't know it had to be that much. I knew it had to. I thought hovering was just like, I thought the diffuser itself was providing the hover. Do you do an additional 6 inches from your head with the diffuser on? Okay, and then pixie diffusing is when you cup your curls with the bowl. Oh, okay. I do that. I pixie diffusing. I didn't know that's what it was called. Ooh, interesting. I'm learning so much. Oh my gosh. Yes, Han, I tried a silk pillowcase, but I don't have enough of them. I do notice when I use a silk pillowcase, my hair looks better, but then when it's in the wash, I'm like, oh shoot, now I gotta wait because I only have the one. But also, I don't know if my pillowcase is real silk because I bought it on Amazon and it was only like $8. Sorry, sirens going by. But yeah, I don't know if silk versus satin makes a difference. I'm not sure. I know real silk pillowcases are probably very expensive. I know Jackie Ina sells them with Forever Mood, and I remember they were like $30, and I was like, yikes, that is expensive. Oh my goodness. Wake Up Girl washes their hair every day. Oh my gosh. Wow. It's everyone's hair and scalp is so different. You know, I have friends like that too. They say if they don't wash their hair every day or every other day, it just gets so oily. Whereas, like, mine is the opposite. My scalp is dry. I was having some dandruff issues. I don't really want to show you my scalp right now. I was having some dandruff issues. Feel like it's getting better now that the weather is changing a little bit. I want to try to do a scalp treatment sort of a thing. I keep seeing these products targeted towards me, especially from Rio Gio. They just came out with like a charcoal scalp mask type of thing. But I don't know, I'm so nervous about it. I'm just like I'm like a bit of a hypochondriac about things, and I feel like I'm gonna put it on and then all my hair is gonna fall out. So I don't know. You guys have any scalp treatments that you like? I use a scalp massager every time I do my hair. So I use that, but I do still get dandruff in the wintertime. Maybe I need to use more of a clarifying shampoo. I don't really know. Thank you. Miranda said I look great in turquoise. Thanks, Miranda. It's like my favorite color to wear. This is a Champion sweatshirt that I got a couple years ago. And I got my little rock candy earrings from Shop Kike. Love it. Flipping them around while I'm reading the comments. Erin says a sleeping cap bonnet has helped with frizz, curl definition, and my hair not being as dry. Okay, I gotta give that a try. I flail around so much in my sleep. I worry that I'll wake up and it won't be on anymore, but I guess I'll never know until I try. So yeah, dandruff in the wintertime, it's like hard to avoid, you know? What is dandruff dry scalp or is it built up product? Because if it's built up product, then I probably need a more clarifying shampoo. But if it's dry scalp, then I probably need like a scalp treatment, and I don't know how to tell which one it is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, see, that's what Han's talking about, having not dandruff but dry scalp. How do you tell the difference? Han, how do you know? I don't know how you know. Because I get little flakies. Are they my scalp? Is it product? I don't know. What is Wake Up Girl asked what my drink is. It is a gin and ginger ale. that I threw together. There's probably not even like a full shot in here, but that is what I had. So I wanted to, we're celebrating 4K today. Thank you, No Name says congrats for 4K. That's what we're celebrating today. So I wanted to have a little drink, and it's Saturday night. Saturday night. I don't normally drink alone ever, but you guys are here, so I feel like it's okay. My boyfriend's on his way home. He'll have a drink with me too, but thank you so much. Jocelyn likes my eyeshadow and said that they wish they had the courage to wear color. Jocelyn, you should wear color. You should totally wear color. It is so much fun. I only started wearing colorful eyeshadow like less than 2 years ago, and it's been the best thing in the world. It's so much fun. I started wearing a lot of color during quarantine, and then I just kept wearing it afterwards. And do I get funny looks in the grocery store sometimes? Yes, but only sometimes. And also I don't care. And more often than not, I get compliments. So you should totally wear colorful eyeshadow. What did I got to follow up with Hans said? Because I asked some questions about dandruff and flaky scalp. And okay, you had to go to a dermatologist to find out that it was flaky scalp. Okay. Gotcha. I guess I could go to a dermatologist. Have to find out. So hard to figure out doctors and stuff, man. I should go to a dermatologist, though. It's good to see a dermatologist. Ooh, Sandy uses an apple cider vinegar natural oil hair rinse. Okay, cool. I tried using apple cider vinegar in my hair many years ago, and it did not do great in my hair. But I also was not using like good shampoos and conditioners at the time. So it just kind of like dried out my hair because I wasn't following up with any moisture. But I have heard that before, the apple cider vinegar is like good for a bit of a scalp clarification. But yeah, it really just like, oh, okay. We got more information on dry scalp. Erin says, my dermatologist said my scalp is oily. Or my primary doctor said it looked like dry, irritated skin. Okay, prone to dermatitis and eczema. So your derm said you need to wash your hair more than once a week. Oh, well, that's great. If your dermatologist says it, then yeah, heck yeah, they're the expert for sure. Oh my gosh, maybe I need to go to a dermatologist, is what this stream is teaching me, because they can actually tell you what it is. I was hoping there would be like a visual answer, like dandruff is this shape and dry scalp is this shape. I remember one time a long time ago, like when I was very little, I got a sunburn on my head, and when it peeled, you could tell that it was like my scalp skin peeling, because it literally came off, like you could see like the little holes in where my hair was. I'm sorry if that's gross, but I remember being like, oh, I'm shedding my skin. Like it was so horrifying. But yeah. Ooh, okay. Gail says, I think dandruff is a fungal skin condition. Oh, interesting. A few different scalp conditions all get grouped as dandruff. Oh man. Well, yeah, right? Because it's kind of hard to tell the difference when, especially more constantly seeing like Head and Shoulders commercials, dandruff commercials, and they just make it look like, oh, if you have flakes on your scalp, that's dandruff, when it might not be, because it's all like the same color too. Is there a color difference? Is it a color difference? Erin, you put the Pixie Hydrating Milky Mist on your scalp after washing? That seems so smart. Oh my gosh, that's it. I love that setting spray, by the way. I haven't had that in a while. I know it's like a multi-use mist. It's not a setting spray. I haven't had that in a long time, but I love that spray. And you put it on your hair. Love a multi-use product. Ugh, so great. Believe it's the opposite. The dandruff is buildup and other things are fungal, but not 100%. Oh man, so hard to tell. It would just be so nice if dandruff was like star-shaped and dry scalp was not star-shaped, and then we could tell the difference that way. But I feel like my scalp is looking good right now. Again, I don't want to show you. There's been a TikTok trend going around where everyone's like, scalp check, and showing their scalps. And I'm like, I'm sorry, is this my nightmare fuel? Like, why are we all showing our scalps? I don't want to show my scalp at all. I used to be, still am, very self-conscious of my scalp because my hair is somewhat thin. So I feel like you can see more of my scalp than like other people. So I hate the idea of a scalp check. I do not want to do a scalp check at all. I got a comment on a video years ago of someone being like, why is the part of your hair so far apart? And I was like, why are you pointing out my exact insecurities in a comment? Get out of here. But yeah, TikTok is such a strange place. Like, who thought of that? Who was like, scalp check? honestly, it's probably like a hair company that was like, we want to sell a scalp cleansing type of thing. So everybody make this a trend. I feel like that's how a lot of TikTok trends start, you know? But what do I know? Just conspiring. I keep thinking Bert's coming in, but I think it's just the wind hitting the window. I hope he comes in. I'd like to hang out with him. He's my best buddy. But yeah. Sandy says that they used to get dandruff due to contact allergies to ingredients in your shampoo. Now that's interesting. I could see that being a thing. You know, if you're finding that you're getting dandruff out of nowhere after like starting a new shampoo, I feel like that would be a good indicator for that. Interesting. I will say, I feel like I don't have any flakiness on my scalp today. And what I did today differently than I normally do is I took my that new product I got. I was telling you guys earlier, if you guys missed it, you weren't here earlier. I got this foam from Curlsmith that's like supposed to be good for volume and hold. And the direction said to bring it all the way up to the roots. So even though I was like, I don't know if I should put it all the way up to the roots, I did. So maybe I have like some hydration in my roots for the first time. And maybe that's why it looks good. Love it. Too funny. Oh my gosh, thank you. Gail says that my hair looks very thick and voluminous to them. Thank you so much. When it's freshly washed and diffused, it does. But like, if you saw my Instagram stories from this morning before I washed my hair, it was looking pretty stringy. Yeah, I know. I feel like I have misleading hair where I talk about having thin hair and then I get people who are mad and be like, this is offensive to me because I actually have thin hair. But I also have thin hair. I just use products that make it like give the illusion of volume. But when the volume dies down, like the hair itself, I could put my whole ponytail into a teeny tiny little hair elastic and I could wrap it around like 3 times. You know, my best friend growing up, Allie, she had such thick hair. And I remember she would use one of those thick hair elastics and she'd barely be able to wrap it around the second time. And I could do mine like 4 times. And I was like, oh, wow, she has thick hair. She has thick hair. I don't even wear hair elastics anymore. I just wear scrunchies, if anything, because I heard that scrunchies are better for your hair. But yeah. Erin, you have thin and thick hair? How is that possible? I feel like I have fine hair. Like I have thin, fine hair, but I have a lot of it, which creates an illusion. At least that's what my mom tells me. My mom always said, and my mom's got credentials. She used to be a hairdresser. So she told me that my hair is thin, but I have a lot of it. So that's why I try to use products that are lightweight. I feel like that's also why my hair is looking so voluminous right now, because I've switched to like all lightweight products. I don't use any like thick gels or anything that weighs it down. So I got some bounce to it. I was hoping that would do more of a bounce. I gotta get a haircut too. I know that'll make my hair look fuller. I need to get a haircut, but I'm too afraid to go to anyone in New York because 1, everyone is so expensive, and 2, also I know that people say you should go to like curly hair experts, and I'm like, how do you find a curly hair expert? I don't know. Yes, oh my gosh, Han, I feel that too. Han said that they used to have thick hair and then at like 15, it's no longer thick. I feel the same way. I feel like I look at pictures of myself as a child and my hair looks so much thicker, but it also wasn't this curly. So, you know, there's take it and leave it. In college, you guys, you're not going to believe this. I used to curl my hair every single day in college for like 4 years. I would curl it with a straightener to try to get it to look like this. And then one day I had a friend who I went to college with, Rosie, and she stopped straightening her hair. She used to straighten her hair every day, and she stopped straightening it for like a year. And she got these beautiful, voluminous curls. And she was like, all this time I was like putting all this heat on my hair. I didn't realize I had these beautiful curls underneath. So I was like, okay, you know, back in the day, my hair used to be curlier. I used to scrunch it in like high school. You know, you guys remember when people would use like a ton of like foam, like mousse, and we would scrunch it and it would be crunchy and gross. I used to do that. So I knew my hair had the potential to be curly. So then I stopped putting heat on it and it did start to get curly. So yeah, now I'm putting heat on it again with a diffuser, but I put it on with a very low setting and it has the diffuser on it too. And I put a heat protectant in first. So, you know, I could just talk about hair forever. I'm so happy we're talking about hair so much. It's so fun. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh my gosh. Wake Up Girl says, as a pin straight hair girl, I'm jealous. And I, used to be jealous of my straight haired friends because even before like I figured out how to bring my natural curls back, my natural hair was like half wavy underneath and half straight, but not like straight, just kind of like awkward. Like I could never just like get out of the shower and let my hair dry and like go about my business. I'd always throw it into a messy bun because it was just not a consistent texture. So at least with your pin straight hair, you've got like a style, because straight hair is still like very into, especially right now, everyone's into those very like sleek ponytails. You could definitely kill it with a sleek ponytail. That probably looks so good. Oh my gosh. Ooh, Han says I had Aurora hair, mainly straight with a few waves at the end. Is that what you call it? Aurora hair? Is that like Princess Aurora, Sleeping Beauty Aurora? Because I love that. That's so cool. Oh my goodness. I don't know what type of hair texture the rest of my family has because my mom keeps her hair short. We both have fine hair, but her hair kind of does get a little curly if she doesn't do anything to it, but she usually blow dries it. So she's got like a blowout going on. Whereas my dad's hair is short. So I don't know. My dad and I have the same color hair, but his hair is short. So I don't know the texture. And both my sisters just like always blow out their hair too. So I don't think either of them have curly hair. But oh my gosh, I was obsessed with Sleeping Beauty too, hon. Sleeping Beauty was like the first princess I ever dressed up as for Halloween. I thought she was so cool. I used to get mad at people for calling her Sleeping Beauty and not Aurora because Aurora was her real name. But yeah, she's such a what a good princess. I'll take a sip of my drink while I read these comments. Erin, I agree with you. Thank God for this big wave of curly information because I wouldn't know what I was doing, I watch some tutorials online, but I feel like with curly hair, I retain the information better when it's given in like a little TikTok snippet. And I found so many people who have a similar hair texture to me to follow. I feel like that's like the best advice I can give if you're trying to figure out what to do with your hair. Find someone who looks like they have the hair that you want your hair to look like, but you can tell they have the same texture as you, because I used to follow people with curly hair who like didn't have the same type of curly hair as me, so I couldn't use the same products as them. But now I follow a couple people who like clearly have my hair texture, but they know what they're doing with it. Like I gotta find this one girl. I absolutely love her. Her name is Cassie. I think it's Cassie May something, but I love her hair videos. She does really good informational things. Yeah, okay. Cassie May Love. I don't know if you can see her. Cassie May Love. And she is Cassie, your curly bestie, and her hair is so beautiful. She's on TikTok too, but she just has like the prettiest hair ever. And look how nice her hair is. Like, look at that. That's like curl goals right there. Although she's making me feel like I need to get a haircut because she talks a lot about how like getting the right haircut is so good for your hair. And look at her diffusing. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it so much. I think her hair is so cool. So yeah, I bought all of the products I bought recently from Curlsmith are because of her because that's what she uses. So that's what I'm into. Yes, Gail, I agree. Don't be afraid to mix and match different methods. I know a lot of people follow the curly girl method. I don't really. I just buy products based off of like what's recommended to me by people who I follow online who have a similar hair type to me. Although I'm pretty sure all of my products do fit into the curly girl method. Like I don't think any of them have silicones or anything, but I'm not intentionally following the curly girl method, so that's okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. No Name, you used to have thick and curly hair and now you don't anymore. It's so interesting how everyone's hair changes over time. Ooh, Swavy. Oh yeah, Gail, you mentioned Swavy Curly Courtney's method before. I'm gonna have to look that up. Oh, the bowl method. I just had a friend posting about the bowl method. I think I saw a TikTok of that. Is that when you take all your hair and you flip it over and you put it in that bowl of water and then you keep picking it up and scrunching product into it? Because that sounds like a lot of work, but it also looks like it has good results if that's what you're supposed to do. I've been getting more into lately, like, oh my gosh, No Name, you shaved it off. Love it. I absolutely love that for you. I think people who shave off all their hair look so cool and powerful. And I don't think I could ever do it personally because I have an emotional attachment to my hair. But I think it's so cool. I follow so many people who have shaved their head and I think it looks so cool, especially with your makeup looks. Oh my gosh, you could take your wings like literally all the way around your head. It would look so cool. Anyways, I'm talking about so many topics right now. I was talking about the bowl method, which I'm pretty sure, Gail, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think that's when you take a bowl of water and you keep dunking your hair in the water and it's supposed to like dilute the products on your hair to make it like more lightweight. The light is changing. I can't see. But yeah, I've been trying to do my own version of the bowl method, but instead of the bowl, I just make sure my hair is like soaking wet when I put my products in. Like I keep it in my shower now. I used to get out of the shower and wait a few minutes before putting my products in, and now I put them in like right after I'm done showering. So my hair is still soaking wet because I've heard that that's better for your hair. Yes, I was right about the bowl method. Nice, nice. I think I like just saw a TikTok about that today. That's why I remembered. But what else was I going to say? I also saw a TikTok of someone using what's called a thermal cap on their hair. So it kind of looks like a bonnet or like a hair cap, but supposedly you can put it in the microwave first and then you put it on your hair, I think when you already have products on. And supposedly for those of us with low porosity hair, it's supposed to like open the cuticle to allow your hair to absorb the products better. So I'm kind of interested in that. You know, that sounds so contradictory too, right? Because it's like, oh, putting heat on your hair, but apparently sometimes heat on your hair is good when it's like steam heat. So it's just so interesting. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. And then Gail says, personally, I use the bowl to organize my curl clumps, but micro plop before adding gel. What is micro plopping? Riddle me this. What is micro plopping? I plop. I think I plop. I plop with the t-shirt. I wrap it up in the t-shirt and I leave it there. What is micro plopping though? Does that mean just like doing it for a shorter amount of time? I used to do mine for a really long time before I was diffusing. Dang it, unplugged my charger. I used to plop for a really long time before I was diffusing because that was like my main drying method. I would leave it in for like a half hour. Now I do like 10-15 minutes. So yes, Gail and I are on the same wavelength here because you said I also really dislike plopping because my roots get stuck to my scalp in a weird way. I feel the same way if I plop for too long, which is why I've switched to plopping for like 10 minutes because or else my roots get weird too. But a micro plop is just like scrunching with a towel. Oh, okay. I see that. I feel that. I vibe with that. Trying to stay out of the light. Also, sorry if I'm boring anyone with all of the hair talk. If anyone has any questions they want to ask, I will answer other questions. We just got talking about hair. And I love talking about hair because that was a goal of mine for this year is I want to get better at taking care of my hair instead of just like getting out of the shower and letting it do its thing, you know? Just like in years past, I've made getting better at skincare a goal of mine, which is something I've continued to do. I would love to do more skincare related content, but I also feel like I change up my skincare a lot and I like to give things a long time before I rule them out too. Like if I'm trying a new skincare product, I will try it for like 6 months before I decide if it's actually really done something. I am getting some new skincare and PR from Versed with no obligation to post or anything. They're just sending me a bunch of skincare, which I'm so excited about because they're a more affordable skincare brand. So if I actually like the stuff, I'll be able to afford to repurchase it. That's why I don't take skincare PR from expensive brands because I'm like, if I couldn't afford to buy it myself, I'm not going to talk about it. But Versed is sending me some stuff. Very excited about it. They seem to be very big on like fragrance-free stuff that's good for sensitive skin. So I'm very excited. Han, you like Versed? Oh my gosh, what's your favorite product? Do you use stuff from Versed? I picked out a few things. I'm trying their sunscreen, a lip oil, and then they're sending me a retinol serum, which I'm nervous about but excited about. Oh my gosh, sunscreen looks really good. Has anyone used the Versed sunscreen before? The only thing I'm nervous about is it looks like it has a light tint to it, which I'm like, I have no tint to me, so hoping it's not too dark, but I'll just wear foundation over it, so it's okay. Ooh, Wake Up Girl, use their cleansing balm. Their cleansing balm looked good. The other thing I don't like about cleansing balms is you typically have to use one of those scooping tools to scoop it out, and I always lose those, so then I end up having to go in with my fingers, And then I feel like I'm cross-contaminating. So that's why I love my cleansing oils, because it comes in a pump. But I didn't look. I don't even know what their cleansing balm came with. But I love the feeling of cleansing balms. It's like doing absolute sorcery. You take something that's a solid, and within like seconds of rubbing it between your fingers, it's like an oil. It's so cool. Such a good way to remove your makeup too. Oh my gosh. It's like these people that ride these dirt bikes around our neighborhood. It's so loud. Gail asks if I've tried Korean and Japanese skincare. Yes, I have, and I love it. My cleansing oil, the Kose cleansing oil. Yes. Gail, did you know I use the Kose cleansing oil? The Kose Speedy Cleansing Oil, which I've been buying every couple months for the last like 3 years. Ugh. Kose Speedy Cleansing Oil is just tops. It's so good. It takes off my makeup so effortlessly, and it's so affordable. Ugh, I'm just giving in to the sun. Oh, wait. Back here, I'm out of the sun. Okay. Han's telling me their favorite products from Versed, which are the Sunday Morning and the Niacinamide. Okay. I think I got the Sunday Morning. Is that the oil? Is that like the little orange oil? Because I definitely got that, which I'm very excited about. Yes, cleansing oil is so good. I love cleansing oil so much. But Gail, you also asked me if I had tried any Korean skincare before, which I have. My friend Cami sent me some stuff from Claire's. Is it Claire or Claire's? It's with a K, and I know that's a Korean skincare brand, and they have a cleansing oil, which I've also really liked. She also sent me a cleanser from them, which I didn't like as much because it was a little too stripping for me. It was like a foaming cleanser. My skin's just sensitive and very dry, so that was a little too much for me. But their cleansing oil from Claire's is another really, really good one. I think I've used more Korean skincare. I'm just trying to remember. I'm not sure. I used to use stuff from Crave before the whole Crave drama happened. I know that's like kind of like they use like Korean skincare ingredients, but it's a US based brand, but they like make a lot of stuff in Korea. But yeah, I used to use their sunscreen before their whole sunscreen thing happened. I haven't purchased anything from them in years. But okay, Wake Up Girl asks if we use the Speedy Cleansing Oil or the Deep Cleaning Kose Cleansing Oil. I don't know about you, Gail. I use the Speedy Cleansing Oil, though. It's the one that comes in the little pink container. It's really inexpensive. It's like less than $10 on Amazon. There's also a Japanese grocery store in my neighborhood which has it, which is awesome because I can buy it there too. But yeah, I just use the Speedy one. I think I've looked at the deep cleaning before, but I want to say that one just had like more ingredients to it. And I like just a really basic cleansing oil because then I go in with a regular cleanser afterwards. I use the CeraVe hydrating cleanser after to take it off. Ooh, Gail asks if anyone has any moisturizer recommendations for dry combo skin. Ooh, okay. I'm going to be honest with you. I too am looking for moisturizer recommendations because I've been using the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, which for the winter time is phenomenal, but it's starting to get to be like nicer outside. So I feel like it's just a little bit thick for it's starting to get nicer out. Ooh, Han, you're using the Naturium Overnight Moisturize. I used a Naturium moisturizer too. Do we use the same one? Was that the one in the dark blue jar that's like incredibly thick, like the thickest thing in the world? Or is that a different one? Because I liked the one I had from Naturium. Now I gotta look up which one I had from Naturium. I really like Naturium overall as a brand. I've pretty much liked everything I've tried from them. I use their, what's it called? I use their BHA liquid exfoliant, and I really, really like it. And I tried a moisturizer from them. I think it was called like their Plant Rich Cream. I'm looking at my order history here because it was a while ago that I got it. What was it called? Yeah, okay. It was the Plant Ceramide Rich Moisture Cream. It looked like this. This was the one that I used. And okay, so Han used a different one. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, because this one I used from Naturium, one is $25, which for me, a moisturizer, like that's a little oh, that's a little much. And it only came with a little amount. It came with 1.7 ounces. It only lasted me like just over a month, maybe a month and a half. And it was good, but I've used just as good moisturizers for much less money. So I wouldn't really recommend that one. Oh, and Gale's across the pond. So most US products aren't readily available. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Wait, wake up, girl. You're an ex Glossier editor on my channel? How did you get here? Oh my gosh, look at you with your qualifications. I'm leaning in now. That's so cool. What did you say? I was, oh my gosh. The new After Balm moisturizer is actually really good. Okay, cool. I've been seeing a lot of people talk about the Glossier, the new After Balm that's come out. Sorry, the sun just totally went away. My lighting changed. But wow, that's so cool that you worked for Glossier. I'm sorry that you no longer work there, but that's really, really cool. Oh my gosh. It looked really nice. It looked like a really nice moisturizer. I thought that was more of like a slugging thing. That's like a moisturizer though, because that's really cool. For some reason, I thought the new Glossier Balm was more of like a CeraVe healing ointment type of a thing. I didn't realize it could be used as a moisturizer. That's so cool. Oh my goodness. Don't bother with any. Wake Up Girl also says, don't bother with any of their serums because they really don't do anything. Thank you. Thank you for the heads up. I've never tried them before, but I appreciate the heads up on that. The first time, I will say though, the first time I ever tried like a chemical exfoliant was from Glossier. It was their, what's it called? The pink one. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. The Glossier is called like 4-in-1 something. Ugh, I gotta look it up. Glossier Solution. Yes, that was the first liquid exfoliant I ever used. It looks like this, and one has a really nice pump, so you can take your little cotton round and just put it on top. I really, really liked this. I stopped repurchasing it just because I, started to get more into skincare, and I knew there was like more specific ingredients I wanted to try out. I've been using the Naturium liquid exfoliant for the past like 4 or 5 months, maybe now. I've gone through 2 bottles of it, and I absolutely love it. But the Glossier solution, I feel like is a great starter chemical exfoliant. It never made my skin peel or anything. It also didn't make me go through a ton of purging. So I feel like that's why I feel like I needed something a little more intense because I had such clogged pores. Paula's Choice BHA liquid exfoliant, another great one. Okay, Gail said, has anyone tried the CeraVe moisturizer? Yes, I've gone through so much of the CeraVe moisturizer. I've used their moisturizing lotion, which is thinner. I've used their moisturizing cream. I've gone through whole massive tubs of their moisturizing cream. That's one I know I can always go back to. It's very basic, but it's good. That's kind of like all I can say about CeraVe is like it's basic, but it's good. It's not life-changing by any means, but it is good. It's not oily at all, so if you're into like a no oil moisturizer, I think you would like it. I like oils in my moisturizer. I want my skin to be like glistening afterwards, but it is good. It is a good moisturizer. Especially my mom goes to a dermatologist quite often because I think did she tell me she's starting to get eczema again? Yeah, she's starting to get eczema again, and the dermatologist told her to stick with the CeraVe moisturizer because that's just like the best thing you can do for just like a basic moisturizer for your skin. Yes. Ooh, okay. The retinol. Okay, Wake Up Girl says the retinol from Glossier is also good beginner retinol. I didn't even know Glossier did retinol. They make retinol? I had no idea. Retinol, I'm not gonna lie to you, retinol scares me a little bit. I've used it before, but oh yeah, they use retinol. Googling it. I believe you. Wake Up Girl. I absolutely believe you. I just was like wondering what the package looked like. Hi, Tara. Thank you so much. Hello. Tara's here. Yay. We're just talking about skincare. But yeah. Ooh, Gail, you always use a face oil. I like using a face oil too. The first ever retinol I used was from The Ordinary. I used their retinol in squalane, which was really nice because that was like a face oil too. But I stopped using it because I didn't realize the shelf life on that was 3 months. 3 months. That's such a short period of time. I barely even got a quarter of the way through it in 3 months. So yeah, and it did kind of change colors too. At first I was like, 3 months, I'm gonna ignore that. And then I realized that like the color was changing. It was like not, it used to be very yellow and then the color started like fading and I feel like my skin started breaking out. So we should probably pay attention to expiration dates on skincare. When it comes to makeup, I'm like, nope, can't see it, don't want to know what the expiration date is. But when it comes to skincare, I'm like, okay, probably got some reasoning for that, right? Isn't that so short for shelf life for retinol? I mean, maybe that's just the way it's supposed to be because then I bought just their regular squalane, not with retinol in it, and that one had a longer shelf life. That one was like 6 months. So I was like, okay. Hi, fairies, MAK. I don't want to say your username right, but they said hi. Hi, hello. I'm so happy you're here. Um, yeah, 3 months I think is shocking too. Maybe that's just how long you're supposed to keep retinol for. I can't remember how long the Versed one is supposed to be good for. I think I looked and that one's like a year. I don't know. But maybe it's because the ordinary one was an oil. Maybe it's harder to put like stabilizing ingredients in it. I don't really know. But I do want to get into using retinol again because I know that that's like a very good thing to use. When it comes to talking about chemical exfoliants, I'm like, I feel like I know what I'm talking about when it's like salicylic acid, lactic acid, glycolic acid. I like understand how those work. Whereas retinol, I'm like, retinol helps the skin regenerate cells, makes you look better. I don't know. I don't fully know. Oh my gosh. Hi, Nick knows it. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you so much. I'm so happy that you practice graphic liner because of my videos. Yes, yes, yes. That's all I ever want to do is get everybody to practice graphic liner because of my videos. Thank you so much. I'm so happy you're here. Yeah, no name. I could not use the ordinary retinol in 3 months. I couldn't at all. That's why I stopped repurchasing it because I had already repurchased it once, not realizing the short shelf life. And then I realized it was a short shelf life. Bert's here. He's right underneath me. Bert, will you come say hi to everybody? Will you come say hi to everybody? Let me see if I can get him to come up here. Let me see if I can get the boy to come up here. Nope. He says he doesn't want to be picked up. That's okay. I have to respect his wishes when he doesn't want to be picked up. Will you hop up? Will you come say hi to everybody? Come here. Come here. Come here. Dang it. Doesn't want to be a big star. Knows he's a big star, but doesn't even want the attention. I'm sure he'll come join us eventually. But yeah. Oh my gosh. Hello. Thank you. Hi. Oh my gosh. Hi, Insidious Beauty, all the way from Sydney. Thank you so much. Tripping over my words. I had like 3 sips of this drink I made myself, and I'm already losing it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Tara says my lighting looks good right now. The lighting has been a challenge for me this whole video, but the apartment building across from me is like all windows. And right now the sun is hitting their windows and hitting me. Wish I had a video to record, but I don't. Okay, yes, Wake Up Girl letting us know what retinol does. Okay, retinol basically just speeds up your skin's regular skin cell turnover rate. So you don't want to combine it with another exfoliating ingredient and moisturize after, only use at night. It can also make you sensitive to the sun, so sunscreen. Yes, that was such a good explanation. Oh my gosh. So when I'm using the retinol serum, I shouldn't use my BHA as well. Is that what you're saying? I kind of figured that's how it was going to be, but dang, it's a bummer. I love my BHA, but I guess it's supposed to achieve the same thing and then some, so that's good. Thank you so much, GA said my curls look pretty. Thank you. I also recently started using that, what's it called, I use the La Roche-Posay Cica Blast balm. I've been using that, but I noticed I was breaking out, or my skin was feeling like it was getting sensitized, but then I realized I was using my BHA and the Cica Blast. So I stopped using those together and my skin stopped breaking out. So I feel like if you ever see that there's like actives in multiple products, you should just like not use those. I try to stick to just like one active. I know there's certain things you can combine. Honestly, skincare overwhelms me so much. I love it so much, but it's so overwhelming. I feel like there's so much you can't mix together. So I try to keep as much of my skincare routine very basic. Like I have a very basic oil cleanser, very basic moisturizer. Then I go with my little actives, and then I come back with another very basic moisturizer. So yeah, that's what I'm doing there. Ooh, Gail says, speaking of graphic liner, how do the glisten liners last throughout the day? I'm thinking of getting a few, but no one really does graphic liner wear tests. The glisten liners last beautifully throughout the day. It's really, really good. The only time, I mean, it's like raining. My whole thing is I have really watery eyes. So sometimes my eyes water a bunch and my liner doesn't last as well. But I think they last pretty well throughout the day. Definitely. I can do a wear test for you. You said no one ever really does wear tests. That's a fair point. I will do a graphic liner wear test for you, and I'll let you know. Ooh, Sandy says you can always use skin oils on your hair to avoid using them too slow. That's a really smart idea. That is a really smart idea. I never thought about that before. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wake Up Girl also says you should be able to use both, but if you're just starting out, adding retinol to your routine, you should still use that. That is a fair point because your skin takes a long time to adjust to things. Ooh, and Insidious Beauty. I'm sorry, I have my fake nose ring. That's why I keep itching my nose so much. It makes my nose itchy. Insidious Beauty asked what my favorite matte liquid lipstick formula is. Colored Rain liquid lipstick is my favorite matte liquid lipstick formula. I don't really wear matte liquid lipsticks at the moment, but if I had to pick one, that one's like the least drying for me. Colored Rain, check them out, really great. Glisten liner lasts so well. Okay, sorry, catching up on the comments. We're still talking about glisten liners too, and Han said the only time it's bled was when they were walking in heavy rain. Yeah, for sure. I feel you with that. When it rains, the water activated liner will run because it's water activated and water deactivated. But yeah, I know some people say that they like to mix their liners with a mixing medium to make them last longer. So that's an idea for you too. I just like the water because I feel like that's easiest for me to do them with. I haven't tried. Does anyone know how Colored Rain liquid lipsticks compare to Kaleidos? I haven't tried the Kaleidos liquid lipsticks. I've heard that's a really good formula, though. I've heard from people they're a little expensive, but I've heard it's a really good formula. I cannot vouch myself. I don't really wear a ton of liquid lipsticks anymore. I'm such a gloss lady. I swear and lip oils. ColourPop was kind enough to send me some of their lip oils, and that's been my favorite thing they sent me. I wear these constantly. I keep them in my bag. I keep them in front of me. I keep them behind me. Keep them to the side of me. They're everywhere. Bert, where you go? I miss Bert. I hope he comes back soon. Have you tried multi-chrome graphic liner? I have. I have some from Glisten. I have their... Yes, I made my own little palette with Glisten, and so I picked all of the shades in here. I didn't this isn't a collab. They have a build your own palette feature, and this shade, Blue Lagoon, is I guess more of a duochrome than a multi-chrome. It's hard to show it. You can see it's got it looks just blue, but then it's got some green in it. It's so beautiful. It's a really good multi-chrome. They make some iridescents too. This is like an iridescent shade from them. I don't remember what it's called, but Glisten has some really good multi-chromes and duochromes, and it's good stuff. Ooh, Wake Up Girl says that Kaleidos is comparable to a lot of K-Beauty matte lips. That's good to know. I got a sponsored ad last night from or maybe it was just on the Instagram Explorer page, but it was from a K-Beauty brand, and it was showing matte lips, but it was the most beautiful looking lipstick. Their lips looked so blurred. That's what I want from a matte liquid lipstick is that blurring effect, It's almost like your lips are blurred out. You can't see any of the lines on your lips or anything. That's so cool. I love that. Oh my gosh. Yes, Han says having red eyes from the eyeliner bleeding in your eyes is a good way to not be bothered while walking around. That's very funny. I love that. I try to just look angry when I don't want to be bothered. I remember one time I was working at an old job and I got sent to run an errand. And when I came back from doing the errand, my boss had someone else come talk to me and was like, is she okay? Like, she looks so angry. And he talked to me. He was like, are you okay? And I was like, oh no, I just had my street face on. When I'm walking around the New York City streets alone, I look like this. I was trying to look tough, you know? I'm like, don't talk to me. I don't want to look sweet at all. I don't smile when I'm walking on the street alone, because then somebody might think that they can talk to me and they can't. I don't want to be spoken to ever. But yeah, that's just me though. Very friendly. I am very friendly, just not to strangers on the street because I don't want to talk to anybody. But that's just me. Look at a hair. I had a cat hair on my lip. How did that happen? He's not even over here. But yeah, velvet lips are so fun. Everyone's speaking so highly of the Kaleidos lips now. I'm like, I better go try these Kaleidos lips because that sounds really nice. You guys are tempting me. Maybe if Kaleidos ever does like a free shipping type of thing, I'll pick some up from there. I don't know. Everything always looks so good. I feel like I'm always so intrigued by their palettes, but then I'm always able to dupe their palettes out, so I don't end up buying them. Too funny. Han says that they also try to use them the angry face to avoid people talking to them. It's hard. Sometimes people talk to you anyways. Hi, Angelic Venom. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you so much. I'm so happy you're able to join us. I know. I can't believe it's been an hour already. I'm rambling for quite some time. My goodness. Oh, and I just miss Bert. I wish he would come hang out. Bert! Sir! I'll make a tippy tappy noise and he'll come in. I can hear him walking around. Yes! He responded to the tippy tappy noises. I don't like the tippy tappy noises, but he does. Hi. Hi. You say hi to everybody? Oh, come say hi to everybody. Here's your baby boy. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. I'm a little baby. I love my mom so much. He's my best guy in the world. He's so sweet. He's not even really squirming. Okay, well, now he is. Now he is. Okay, I'm letting you go. Sorry. Sorry to have bothered you. Sorry for annoying you with my friendship. Literally me at Bert all the time. Bert, you're getting so many hellos right now. You don't even get it. He doesn't even understand how loved he is. Breaks my heart. He's such a good guy. I love him so much. It is getting close to his dinner time. I'm going to have to leave and go get him dinner in a couple minutes here because he's about to get rowdy. When Bert gets mad at me for not feeding him, he jumps up onto my desk and he knocks over all of my makeup onto the floor, or he jumps on top of the TV. Either way, wild. Ooh, thank you for the Velvet Ink lip stains from a K-beauty brand. Peri Para. I think I've heard of that before. Have to check that out. Definitely have to check that out. Bert is too cool for YouTube, and he won't let me forget it. He's right behind me. He just doesn't want to be on camera. He just don't want to be on camera. Said he's not monetized, so he doesn't want to be on camera. Oh, why don't you hop up here? Want to hop up? No? Okay. He's walking around my feet. All right. Hi. He's a little grumbly man. He's my grumbly guy. All right, folks. So I might have to wrap up this live stream here so I can go give Bert his dinner. Ooh, for Teresa, who asked, hi, Teresa. Thanks so much for being here. This is a gin and ginger ale. Honestly, there's like a splash of gin in here, though, because I didn't measure anything out. But it's good. I love ginger ale. I would just drink ginger ale on its own. Yeah, I wanted to have a little cocktail to celebrate 4K with you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thanks for coming to the live stream. Is this a good time for everyone? I feel like more people were able to join this week with the 5 o'clock start time versus the 4 o'clock start time. Of course, it helps that I'm always a few minutes late too, but yeah, I can stream at this time again next week. This time works for you guys. So thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to give the stream a thumbs up before you leave, if you don't mind. That lets YouTube know to show it to other people, because sometimes they need help. They don't know that they're supposed to show it to other people, so they need you to give it a thumbs up so they know to show it to other people. But yeah, Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm going to go give Bert his dinner. Thank you for hanging out with me. This was so much fun. And I will see you guys with a new video on Monday. And I'll see you on Instagram in like 2 seconds because I'm on Instagram all the time. But yeah, thanks for being here. Have a great night, everybody. Bye.